waffling about? Can I go over there and help?
Oh man.
To go over and help them. Go help them.
No, when we had a in-house scrim against OVO Temple, you know, we try to play at a time that works best for them, and so usually that'll be around 5 a.m., 4 a.m. our time, and you know people sleep in because that's an ungodly hour to be playing video games. So I had to have Aori fill a scrim one time to bilge, and he's obviously EU, and he had around 340, 350 ping, and it was just a nightmare. So a lot of respect to these guys for coming over here to play.
A lot of these winners.
A lot of these winners. Ravagers.
I remember playing BL early, like early in EU. If I had time to play early in the day, they would be on there in Hourglass.
This is blender site.
I've not seen them in a long time.
Oh, they dissolved too quickly. A terrible game.
Now, hypothetically, guys, do you think that Kraken will still be there if I go P?
X is lying to Eddie Bang. Okay, Aori.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's a self-proclaimed 300 ping warrior, so he's lying to you.
Screenshots and DMs to see who's actually lying.
You see, I can time him out in League of Thieves, in the stream, and in Pestilence. So you know, I can just silence him
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Oh my god.
It was actually
his
super
whole,
funny
his
'cause
whole
we-
team, Aurora's whole team is on top of him. Just dogpiling on him. Okay.
Theming lowers.
Korax, when's the last time you played a competitive scrim?
Let me shoot him real quick. Hey.
Long time. Still sometimes for teams. In like a month or something.
Oh, it's actually not that bad.
What's our map looking like?
Play a lot of Dota.
We're aiming
Recently.
There you go.
chat.
Top-down games, you know.
Rob sales,
Getting old.
Everything.
I'm gonna keep us full sailed.
Looks like the Kraken's finally been dismissed, so hopefully they can just resume right where they are. They didn't use any supplies.
I really hope that... Which team has the BL? I really hope BL turns to the right and faces.
Yo, can the match start while they're like full turned away? So like a deck shot?
Like a deck shot? I'm sure you don't want a deck shot onto a boat with 4 BL players and no lowers.
We're in 20 elo today.
That is a brave man there.
For sure.
At least he has that confidence.
We're at 20 elo. Let's do a comeback season and get #1.
Love the attitude.
Colin Key says hit shots.
That's a little much.
Too much to ask, huh?
Too much
You
that.
gotta channel your inner key.
Also, do not backsplash a single time. Like, if I see that water go back in...
Ravagers is memeing a lot, but they really do stand a strong chance against playing against, you know, again, OVO Temple is a really strong team, but this is not their native ping, you know.
No,
And anyone can beat a team who's on 300 ping.
definitely. But I think a lot of it could come down to if they actually have noticed how BL plays. I think that's what surprises most teams, even if they have the ping advantage. It's the style of it. Like, one dies, they think they tank a little bit, they think one person is coming to board, but then 2, then 3 people are on your boat, all of a sudden you're getting pushed real quickly. They're not doing it slowly, it happens really fast, so if you don't know what's gonna happen...
Are we shooting from here?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so interesting place to start as well. We have OVO Temple facing outward, and Ravagers going to be rotating inward. So I really hope for their sake they recognize how close that border is, especially with wind.
Oh, BL must know, because they were right there, but...
No, don't shoot.
But hopefully that corner island and the fort should be a good indicator.
Absolutely, it's always nerve-wracking when you are in an orbital in the zone and you get the little text bar like, oh, the ancient portraits. Like, oh,
they definitely have had time to look at the map there, like plenty of time to realize where they're placed. But hopefully they weren't busy memeing too much.
Oh yeah, OVO Temple dialing in right now.
I'm already throwing shit.
That's what I point in here.
Another thing you'll notice about a lot of these high tier teams who play is even under a lot of pressure, they can remain calm and collected. That's something that's so important in a competitive setting like this, that you can keep your head cool and keep it all under control.
Yeah, I'm hitting it's like above.
Ooh. Me dying there.
OVO Temple getting a little bit closer here, getting really comfortable with his broadside. Ravagers having to cut in to avoid that out of bounds. This is where we'll see the broadside getting a little bit closer.
Both teams have flex down, but BL only for a second.
You get a double rep.
Flex still down on Ravagers right now. 3 on cannon from OVO Temple. They're doing the best they can to apply this pressure as they get a little bit closer.
Is there one close to you again?
They're pretty close.
Go up.
Alright, I'm going.
OVO Temple still just triple cannoning right now, just really applying that pressure. Ravagers looks like they're holding it quite well.
Yeah, go for it. I wave a little bit.
Nice, come down.
I'm in.
Both teams doing a really good job at maintaining this tight orbital, being aware of the north and east out of bounds.
A little bit here. We're gonna get big nose here.
They do get blundered here on Ravagers.
Big blunders coming from OVO Temple.
Temple.
Shooting here.
Well, BL really needs to
That was a merm.
turn here.
MC, can you give us two?
That's a little close to that bounds. They are full race, but when they get canned, they get pushed forward, and
Alright.
they're fine. They're turning at least here, but
Get a double rep while you're bucketing.
Gotta be mindful of the overturn here. Of course, you do have the out of bounds.
Good mess.
But
quite a lot of drift left in that boat.
You can go well.
Especially with blunders, they haven't used all their specials yet, and we know how much blunders can push
Wang
you.
here. Time for him to go. See if he can make it on.
Running right side.
Ladder.
Ooh.
Right side?
Yep.
Sniped once. Oh, sniped again. Sniped again.
Wow.
Somehow he's alive here. He just keeps getting hit.
That pomegranate coming in just in time.
Oh,
Ravagers getting so close to out of bounds.
Last come down.
Surely they can
Never
recognize
looking
that.
for him, but kind of lost track of him until now. He finally finds him again. Gets a snipe. He has a
good.
teammate though with him.
No.
He gives him food.
Three.
I think, is that Panuno giving him food?
Pump for the best.
Fanny's giving him food.
Catch me, catch me.
Oh, yeah, it is. Panuno bringing the extra heal here.
Yeah, Uber Eats coming into the water.
They're both on my side here. I have one bullet.
Silent Capper running out of ammo. Ooh, he gets on.
Deck here. I had to
Now it's Over's hunting Capper instead.
Just try and catch up here. Can I get up? I'm fucking dead.
2 black
Ooh,
splashes.
double backsplash on the grate.
And it's time to push here for BL now. There's 3 people at the back stairs here. They can't hold it.
Wow.
Damn.
Well played.
Capper was holding him until he started running out of ammo then.
I held one border down, but then
As soon as there was 2 people in that water, they just had the confidence to go up.
Yeah, definitely getting that extra food, knowing how much pressure they apply, giving them the confidence to go up. Obviously recognizing how close they are to out of bounds is just not a situation that Ravagers wants to be in. So they, like you said, in the beginning of the match, once they get that pressure, they're going to tighten that grip and send a whole army. That's exactly what they did.
I mean, they really know what they're doing when they board, and the fact that he came over with food instead of swimming away, but he stayed at the back for so long that Capper knew he was there still. He had to jump back and forth, but he didn't know where he was. He lost track of him for a while. The extra pomegranate assist play.
No, that's great. Communicating again is so important. Like, even if you're a boarder or you're boarding and you're getting shot at and you have no food, not panicking, just being like, hey, I'm in the water, I'm playing in water, I am out of food, and okay, I'll bring you food. You know, working together, clearly communicating, going up the ladder, tanking the shots, and just really working as a cohesive unit to get on that boat is so important.
He had been sniped 3 or 4 times and hit by a blunder as well. Like, he had eaten through so much health, and he was still able to board there. It
was interesting watching. If